Brothers and sisters, you have been listening to the seerah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam last week, and it is very important to read, to study the life of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not in one day or in 1 month formally. We have our relationship with him 24 hours a day, whole year, not a particular month or a particular day. We don't celebrate that, but we celebrate him every day by following his path. For that, we need to know more, reading more seerah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his life and his teaching, and to practice it. In kuntum tuhibbuna Allah fattabi'uni. If you really love Allah, follow me. That is the teaching of Allah and His Messenger for us. To love Him, to defend Him, to respect Him, to follow Him, to build our character by imitating His character is our part of our very deen. We love Him more than our parents, children, our own life. But that love is not only claim, that love in our practice. And he was a great prophet, a great example, a role model. In the society of Makkah, they have given a title of Al-Amin, the trustworthy one. With all this good quality, they opposed him. They gone against him. It is not only with this prophet, alayhi salatu wasalam, it happened to the all prophets. Although Allah sent him as a mercy, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ, we have never sent you except a mercy, blessing to the whole creation, to the whole mankind. Also, Allah did a favor upon us. لَقَدْ مَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ إِذْ بَعَثَ فِيهِمْ رَسُولًا مِنْ أَنفُسِهِمْ يَتْلُو عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتِهِ وَيُزَكِّيهِمْ وَيُعَلِّمُهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ وَإِنْ كَانُوا مِنْ قَبْلُ لَفِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. Certainly did Allah confer great favor upon the believers when He sent among them a messenger from themselves, reciting to them His verses and purifying them and teaching them the book and wisdom, although they had been before in manifest error. Without this divine guidance, people will be in manifest error. Allah sent Him to rescue people from this darkness of ignorance. But people, as the nature of the mankind, the generations of the mankind with all prophets, they opposed Him. They gone against Him, as it happened to all previous prophets. Allah said in Surah Yasin, Ya hasratan ala al-ibad, ma ya'tihim min rasulin illa kanu bihi yastahzi'un. How regretful for the servants that did not come to them any messenger except that they used to ridicule him. They used to ridicule him. With any messenger came, Ibrahim alayhi salam, Ishaq alayhi salam, Ismail alayhi salam, Yusuf, Yaqub, Jesus, Moses, peace be upon all of them, were victim of this opposition. They ridicule every one of them. This is the nature of the mankind. Many of them will accept and others will go against. What happened? Prophet ﷺ was a very respected person in the Arabia, in the Quraysh society. But they started blaming him. He's a mad guy. He's a magician. He's a fortune teller. He's a poet, denying that he got the divine guidance, revelation, not accepting that, and started all this hostility towards him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to him, don't worry about all this. فَسَيَكْفِيكَهُمُ اللَّهُ وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. And Allah will be sufficient for you against them, and He is the hearing and knowing. Give all this responsibility to Allah, and you do your duty to convey the message of Allah. وَاللَّهُ يَعْصِمُكَ مِنَ النَّاسِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَهْدِي الْقَوْمَ الْكَافِرِينَ إِنَّا كَفَيْنَاكَ الْمُسْتَهْزِئِينَ. Indeed, are sufficient for you against the mockers. This way, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taken responsibility of his defense, defending him. And he said to the Prophet, you carry on with patience, calm and cool mind, continue with duty. You send for a mission. وَاصْبِرْ لِحُكْمِ رَبِّكَ فَإِنَّكَ بِأَعْيُنِنَا وَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ حِينَ تَقُومُ وَمِنَ اللَّيْلِ فَسَبِّحْ وَإِدْبَارَ النُّجُومِ. And be patient for the decision of your Lord. For indeed you are in our eyes. And exalt Allah with praise of your Lord when you arise, and in a part of the night exalt him, and after the setting of the stars, the times of the day and night, you remember Allah, glorify him, do dhikr of Allah, be close to Allah to face all this difficulty in the life, and give the responsibility of your enemy to Allah. And you do your duty in peaceful mind, cool and calm, and don't be reacted by seeing what is happening around you. You have a mission, you have a responsibility, carry on with this. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, did all this, the history is a witness. How he was facing all this opposition, but he was not reacting in the same way. Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, by seeing his companion, all this opposition, all this hostility, he came to ask, O Prophet of Allah, Ya Rasulullah, ud'u ala al-mushrikeen. Could you pray against these mushrikin politicians who are making conspiracy day and night against you? قال إني لم أبعث لعانا وإنما بعثت رحمة. He said, I was not sent as a curser, the one who will curse people. This is not my job. Rather, I was sent as a mercy and blessing to the mankind. Exactly translating what Allah said to him about him. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. I never sent you as a mercy to the mankind. So he was hoping always that people will be accepting the truth one day. As you knew, he was suffering in Mecca. Handful people only took Shahada, accepted Islam, and vast majority rejected. Not only that, they are doing all sort of hostility against him. He was looking for another land, another people to go and to preach deen of Allah to them. He went to Taif, around 60 miles away from Mecca, with a good hope these people will accept Islam. He went there. You know what was the treatment of them. They rejected. Not only that, they stoned him until he was bleeding and felt unconscious. When his sense came back, he found beside him angel Gabriel. Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam came, accompanied by another angel who is in charge of the two mountains beside the city of Taif. And he said, O Prophet of Allah, we witnessed what happened to you, the way they mistreated you. Allah is allowing me, if you want, I brought this caretaker of the two mountains around Taif. This angel will bring two mountains together to crush and smash people of Taif, all of them, out of revenge what they did to you. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what was his reaction? He said, La, no. Bal arju an yukhrij Allahu min aslabihim man ya'budu Allah wahdah la yushriku bihi shay'a. Rather, I hope that Allah will let them beget children who will worship Allah alone and will worship none beside him. And that happened. Even his lifetime, today, all people of Taif followed him, and their children, following generation, continued. How Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was facing this horrible attack of the enemies with forgiveness, with mercy, with patience, leaving their responsibility to Allah. In one day, he was invited by people of Khaybar, who are not his follower. He went there. And a lady who kept hostility against him wanted to kill him by poisoning him, slaughtered a goat and roasted it and offered it to Prophet ﷺ, his companion, to eat. Prophet ﷺ eaten a portion of it, little bit. Then he realized something wrong there. He said to his companion, stop, raise your hand, don't eat anymore. It is poisonous. Then he called this lady. Have you poisoned it? She said, who informed you? This piece told me, his shoulder, foreleg of this goat told me, don't eat, it is I am poisonous. Allah let this piece of meat, piece of flesh, speaking, telling him, don't eat anymore. Why you did it? Tell me. She said, I was testing. If you are a true prophet, you will be not harmed by it. You will be not killed. You will be not dead. But if you are a false prophet, we will be getting rid of you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saved him. He has forgiven her, never punished her, never taken any revenge. Another story. When he conquered Mecca, people of Mecca troubled him all the way, tried to kill him, eliminate him, his followers, attacked Medina many times to destroy Islam and Muslims and the Prophet. When he conquered Mecca, he said to them, O people of Mecca, what do you expect from me? They said, you are a best person, from a good family, from a good father, from a good grandfather. We only hope something good treatment from you. He said, all of you are forgiven, general amnesty. I will forgive all of you the way Yusuf, Prophet Joseph has forgiven his brothers. All of you are free and safe. In that occasion even, a man called Fudala, he became also Muslim, but he was carrying in his heart enmity towards Prophet. He wanted to kill him. Is any opportunity going closer to him? He was carrying a knife and starting doing tawaf around Kaaba. Any good chance, he'll be stabbing the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In one occasion, he was very close to the Prophet, and he was planning this evil thing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala let the Prophet knew that. And he asked Fudala, are you Fudala? Yes. Naam Fudala ya Rasulullah. ماذا كنت تحدث به نفسك? What was going thought in your mind now? What plan is in your mind? Tell me. قال لا شيء كنت أذكر الله. He said nothing, rather I was remembering Allah only. Prophet فضحك رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. He laughed. Prophet smiled and then said, Astaghfirullah, ask Allah forgiveness. Just said that. And Prophet put his hand on his chest of Fudala. Suddenly Fudala got changed. And he said, after that, Allahi ma rafa yadahu an sadri hatta ma min khalqillahi shay'un ahabbu ilayya minhu. After he has taken his hand from my chest, I felt love of the Prophet whole of in my heart. He was most beloved one to me, while a little while ago he was a most hated one to me. This is the way he conquered people's heart. This is the duty of the Muslims. When this difficult time comes, we glorify Allah more. We become more close to Allah. We exercise more patience, reaction. Taking revenge is not akhlaq of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Forgiving and mercy and patience and beautifying yourself with the character of Islam and doing your duty, your mission to tell people, come to Allah, worship Him, the one who has created you. This is the duty, this is the akhlaq and character we learn from our great role model, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us in difficult time, that we are patient. We don't show any kind of reaction which will make things worse. We rather come to Allah, stay cool and calm, and help the situation calm down. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us and help us. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين من كل ذنب فاستغفروا واتوبوا إليه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم.